Hello everyone. Let's start with the climate today. Climate refers to the total sum of weather condition over a large area for a long time, almost 30 years. Weather describes the atmospheric state at a specific time. Both share elements like temperature, pressure, and precipitation. India's climate depends on many factors. Understanding these elements will help you to understand various weather phenomena. Several global factors influence the climate of any place. Latitude, solar energy varies with latitude. Temperature generally decreases from equator towards the pole. Altitude, as an altitude increases, atmosphere becomes less dense. Pressure and wind system, this system relies on latitude and altitude. It impacts temperature and rainfall pattern. Distance from sea, coastal areas have moderate climate. Inland areas experience continentally very hot summer and very cold winter. Ocean currents, warm or cold ocean current with onshore winds, warm or cool coastal areas. Now, let's come to the mechanism. Differential heating and cooling of land and water. Land heats faster, creating low pressure. Shift of the intertropical convergence zone over the Ganga plain in summer, this is called the monsoon trough. Presence of a high pressure area east of Madagascar. Intense heating of the Tibetan plateau creates strong air current and low pressure. Movements of the westerly jet stream north of the Himalaya and the tropical easterly jet stream over the peninsula. Southern oscillation, it affects monsoon through changes in Pacific Ocean pressure. Onset and withdrawal of monsoon. The monsoon lasts 100 to 120 days from early June to mid-September. This sudden increase in rainfall is called the burst of the monsoon. Arrival at India's southern tip by early June, it splits into Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal branches. Arabian Sea branch reaches Mumbai by 10 June. The Bay of Bengal reaches Assam by early June. By mid-July, it covers the entire country. And withdrawal, it starts in northwestern state by early September. It completely leaves the northern half by mid-October. By early December, it withdraws from the rest of the country. Now here India experiences four weather conditions. Cold weather condition, that is winters mid-November to Feb in North India. December and January are the coldest. Then hot summers March to May, the rising temperature and falling air pressure in the north. Lu refers to strong hot dry wind. Mango showers are pre-monsoon rain aiding mango ripening. Advanced monsoon, that is rainy season. Southeast trade wind after crossing the equator enter India as a southwest monsoon. They bring widespread rain. Monsoon Ram gets the highest rainfall. Breaks in monsoon rainfall relate to the monsoon troughs movement. Now retreating monsoon, the transition period. October to November, clear skies and rising temperature mark ocean monsoon withdrawal. High temperature and humidity create October heat. Temperature drop rapidly in North India by late October. Distribution of rainfall, western coast or northeast India receive over 400 cm annually. The interior Deccan Plateau and east of Sahyadris also gets low rainfall. Annual rainfall is highly variable each year. The Indian monsoon is a complex weather system driven by several interconnected factors, that is differential heating. The land heats and cools faster than the sea. In summer, the Indian landmass get very hot, creating a low pressure area. The surrounding seas remain cooler, maintaining high pressure. This pressure difference pulls moisture laden wind from the sea towards the land. The most important thing is intertropical convergence zone. A low pressure belt shifts northward over the Ganga plain during summer. This shift creates a monsoon trough which attracts winds. Madagascar High, a pressure area east of Madagascar at 20 degrees south in the Indian Ocean strengthen the southeasterly trade wind, pushing them towards India after crossing the equator. Tibetan Plateau, Heating, intense heating of the Tibetan plateau during summer generates strong vertical air current. This forms a high altitude, low pressure zone, further attracting monsoon winds. Jet stream. The movement of the westerly jet stream north of the Himalaya and the presence of the tropical easterly jet stream over the Indian peninsula in summer influences the timing and strength of the monsoon. The most important and the last part is southern oscillation. Change in pressure condition over the southern ocean, particularly the tropical eastern Pacific, affect the monsoon intensity. This is an irregular period variation impacting global climate. Let's understand once again about the Arabian Sea branch. You can note it down. The Arabian Sea branch of the southwest monsoon strike the western coast of India in Kerala on 1st June. It gives very heavy rainfall along the windward western Ghat as these winds are unable to cross over western Ghat. This rainfall is called orographic or relief rainfall. Deccan Plateau, lying in the rain shadow of the Western Ghat, receive very little rainfall. For example, Mahabaleshwar, situated on the western side of Western Ghat, received 250 cm of rainfall, whereas Pune, only a few kilometers away, receives very less rainfall. It is 70 centimeters. Now, the duration and amount of rainfall goes on decreasing as Arabian Sea branch move northward. It takes about 4 to 6 weeks to travel from Kanyakumari to Shivaliks. Arabian Sea branch gives very little rainfall to Rajasthan due to two reasons. The Aravalli's alignment in parallel to rain-bearing southwest monsoon wind, and as such they do not offer any obstruction. Furthermore, these hills are very low. The moisture-laden winds passing over Rajasthan do not saturate as the heat in the desert region increase their capacity to hold moisture. Thus, they reach the Shivalik without shedding their monsoon. The Arabian Sea branch gets exhausted by the time it reaches Punjab and sheds its moisture after the Bay of Bengal branch at the foothills of the Himalaya. Here we are entering to Bay of Bengal branch. Andaman and Nicobar Islands are the Sri Lanka are the first to receive rainfall from the Bay of Bengal branch. Bay of Bengal branch advanced northeastward after picking moisture from the Bay of Bengal. The main target of the Bay of Bengal is a low pressure area in North Myanmar. However, a part of it is intercepted by the North Himalaya, including Garo, Khasi and Jayantia hills. Monsoon Ram, 16 km west of Cherrapunji, gets the heaviest annual rainfall in the world, that is 1187.3 cm. This is relief rainfall. Shillong, on the other hand, lying in the rain shadow of Khasi Hill, get little rainfall. The remaining portion of the Bay of Bengal branch is deflected towards west along the Himalayas. However, the rainfall goes on decreasing as it proceeds through the Ganga valley. The current finally merges with Arabian Sea branch and sheds remaining moisture at the foothills of the Himalaya. On its way to give a rainfall to West Bengal, Indo-Gangetic Plain, Uttar Pradesh, Haryana and Punjab. Now question arises in mind, Kolkata receives heavier rain than Lucknow. Why? Summer monsoon winds blow over the Arabian Sea from the southwest. Again, why? Thar is a desert. Why? Goa receives heavier rainfall than Pondicherry. Why? Konkan coast experiences orographic rainfall. Why? Kanpur has extreme temperature condition. Kochi is warmer than Mumbai even though both lie on the western coast of India. Kindly find the answer and comment it down. Thank you.